I don't have gold, but I can get your herbs and I can get your potions made. So drop that shit back down to about $50. We could do that. I'll take an Adderall and farm your shit.
I wish that one of our mages was more broke. I'd just pay them to buy me an epic now.
Dude, Chill's got fucking money out the ass. Plus, I just paid him back for the Lotus that he gave me, so he's got an extra.
No, I mean, like, broker in real life, so you just pay them to farm my WASH shit for me. Because I spend my time farming my real life cash. But I don't want to give my fucking money to China. That's the problem. And I also don't want to get banned.
I hear that.
I'm just gonna buy comic books with your money. It's gonna stay right here in fucking good old Washington.
That's exactly what I mean. Like, you know, or it might go back into the Washington marijuana industry. Either way, it works out.
Yep, exactly. I actually had to quit for a little while. My systems built up with too much cannabinoids. I got to get rid of them for like 3 months, and then I'll start over again.
That's what I've been doing. I haven't smoked in like 2 weeks now.
Yeah, I try and do a cleanse once a year for like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, it's cheaper that way, but I have to do it because I have a really rare 1% disease that fucking makes me puke for 5 days on end. I can't miss that anywhere during summer.
Yeah. That's terrible.
You have that fucking thing that they've been studying in Colorado?
Cannabinoid hyperparesis syndrome? Yes.
Yeah, that thing? Yeah, damn. I thought you could just like develop it, right?
You can. I never had it before. I've smoked since I was 14 because I'm such an avid chronic smoker or whatever. I would smoke, probably like a dub a day, or an eighth if I'm at a party. But fucking, yeah, I built up over time, and then my kidney shut down one time. Like I was hospitalized and almost died.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. Like that's kind of part of the reason why I've cut back a little bit too. I was reading about that. I was like, that's fucking terrifying. But I've never actually met anybody who has it.
Yep, I am the one person that I know too. Thing is like I didn't believe it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I didn't believe it either. But there's like some pretty well accredited studies that are coming out of Colorado where it's actually a little bit more than 1%. It's like 3 to 5%.
Yeah, and now that the recreational stops, and it's not in the closet anymore, it's easier to get, and people are getting sick. First, I thought it was just like, okay, they're just putting these chemicals on there, you know what I mean? So I started going organic, and I started buying, because my uncle grew and he's been growing like my whole life and stuff, and then I always smoked his weed and I never had a problem. So I went back to that, and then he charges way too fucking much. So it's like, you know what? I'll just try to go organic at stores.
I get it from him.
Yeah, probably. Just come on down sometime. I can hook you up. But no, he has amazing strains. Before his mother plant bit the dog. He had a 30-year-old mother, and it finally stopped producing. It was fucking intense, dude. It was University of Washington strains that he got from his friend that worked as a scientist there.
Oh, damn. That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, it's Alaskan Thunderfuck mixed with AK-47. Called it Dekind.
That sounds dope.
Dekind. Yeah, it would knock your dick in the dirt, dude. It's awesome. But I mean, he's so good at growing. Like he knows pretty much everything. He grows in pretty shit conditions, and he still puts out really good plants. He was a Hell's Angel out of San Bernardino for the longest time too. He's been a motorcycle guy for forever.
Maybe he's friends with Corona. No.
That guy's a tool.
Tell us how you really feel.
Oh, he is. I mean, I can put up with him, but he's a fucking tool.
Oh man, they were sometimes they're annoying. Him and Aruga can be a little annoying sometimes, but I don't mind him.
Aruga's so much better than him, dude. That guy just he's right about everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he loves the fucking Patriots, so that rubs me the wrong way.
Nah, whatever, man.
He talks like Peter Griffin.
That's the best part, man. I don't know why that's a negative. That's my favorite part about it.
I call him Pop like a Pat. No, I mean, I can get along with him and stuff. It's not a big deal. But, dude, that one time he fucking brought all those guys, I rage quit because of him that one night. A 54 going to DG and then pulling all the fucking mobs in on purpose.
I was actually really upset with that ZG because they brought me in to tank it. I tried directing it for a little bit and then they just wouldn't fucking listen. I was just like, what the fuck?
I know, it was a shit show.
Just waited till like, that actually, I was pretty pissed off about that.
Yeah, that was the reason why I say that's a complete tool move. Like, wipe people on purpose.
So I came
with
in
your 54.
I spent gold to go and help them out.
He's a good raider though. He's a good he's a healer, isn't he? Or a mage? He's a mage.
But they do fun. I mean, they're good though. So yeah. And,
yeah.
I don't know. They're funny as fuck too, which I like during raid. You're funny too. Your fucking impressions, dude. Oh my god, those keep me going sometimes.
Nice. Oh, don't say that. I'll fucking do them more.
Just don't do them when it's important to clear comps. I think that's the only problem we have. Some people just don't know when to shut up.
Yeah, I'm a Gabby Caffey, Chatty Caffey.
Dude, it's me included.
For having so much fun and stuff, we get shit done.
Yeah. I would much prefer to have to tell people to be quiet than have to tell people to talk, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Sometimes you tell everybody's just so stoned, no one's even saying a word.
Yeah, but those are actually the raids that go to best because everybody's super focused on what they're doing.
Yeah, that's exactly how I get, dude. I'm pretty much so high when I'm rolling through there. I'm just so quiet, focusing on what you're doing shit.
Siphon, what are you up to today?
I was gonna do just farming right now. Farming, rep, farming, leveling, fishing. Gonna try to get some more mats going.
Got 9 more blackmouth out of that Daenerys farm, but dude, stone scale is not dropping right now. I only got 13 oil, so I need to farm up probably like 30 more. I think Snicks has a shit ton in his bank that he said we could use, but he hasn't ever been on.
I have 6 eels on me right now, but I've only seen 2 pools up in Ashara.
You don't need to farm the pools to get them, just so you know.
Yeah, I know. You just get way more.
This is my gold farm too. I killed a Naga for golden pearls as well. So I'll run until I see a pool and then fish the pool. And then also I need to run up and down the coast too because there's 2 rich thorium spawns that can spawn here.
If you want to send me those eels, that'll put me at 20, so that'll be 2 flasks or whatever. If you want to mail them to me, I can make them into stone scale oil.
We don't need Titans right now. We need the other ones.
Oh, I just mailed a healing Lotus to Soul also with all of the mats as well. So.
Right, but what I'm saying is I think Ogus has 2 or 3 Titans left still.
Oh, okay.
I told you that.
I thought you meant Lotus.
Like no, he's got Titans, like the Titans left.
Oh, sweet. I'm gonna stop then. I don't need to. Okay.
I was gonna try to turn these ones into armor pots.
Yeah, go for it, dude. I misunderstood Siphon earlier. So I will start farming Dreamfoil and stuff. Zal already sent Grom's Blood for the next batch of Titans too, so we're set there. So we can kind of slack off on Titans for a week then. We're going to need to farm Ice Cap and Mount Silver Sage though.
I've got a decent amount of each in my bank. Not enough to cover all, but yeah, probably.
Did you
40 to
say-
60 of each.
Did you say you need oily blackmouth too?
I do.
Siphon does.
I think I've got 40 or so. I'd have to check my bank alt. Who do you want them mailed?
Send them to Siphon. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a shit ton of free action potions. You guys need them. There's certain things like that should be used on certain polls. Like for example, you don't use anything on the dogs, so why not use a free action potion so you don't get stunned by the dogs or destroyers or bosses? You know, if you're not using armor pots, why not use those to make things go smoother?
True. Good idea.
Like, with my rogue raid, they go back check the logs to make sure when they say all rogues pop free action potions for this pull, so you don't get stunned in a whirlwind. They'll check and see if everyone's actually using their free action potions.
Yeah, smart.
But it should be done. I mean, that's like giving healers the Hourglass Sands. You don't give them to them to sell them on the auction house. You give them to them to use them.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't hardly sell. If it's raid usable, I'm gonna keep it. Dude, I whacked so much Purple Lotus that would have been a moneymaker for the Val fight that we fucking failed on.
What did you use Purple Lotus on?
The arcane, no, the magic resistance potion. I handed out like probably 50 of them.
I think I was doing fine until about a minute in, and then I took 8,000 damage in about it before I could blink. Like, I'm pretty sure I got spell batch.
Well, it's just the mechanic. We do not need the fucking aggro is bad. Like, if you pull aggro, it's over. Or
Yeah,
you know,
I had it.
not yes.
My whole pull.
I think I
Right.
said that too. Like, everyone really needs to be aware of threat. Like,
Yeah,
not
but-
well, you know, or well, the tanks can kind of get no. If the tanks have a dodge or a parry against them, they need to call it out. Got parried, got dodged, and everyone should understand
Dude,
that they should stop.
But dude, we didn't. No, none of the tanks. Besides the first pull where Aruga pulled the aggro off of Bogus, they didn't actually lose it. So that's the thing. Like on my pull, I didn't lose threat. I died. I died in about a fraction of a second.
Yeah, but that's the point I was trying to make. I don't think anyone like really listens to me anymore when I try to help with the strategies. Like, the tanks need to be vocal about dodge and parry and who is taking threat or who has the threat. Not just, oh, I got threat. Like, Marzug needs heals, or August needs heals, or and less of the, and I know you guys were talking about it earlier, about just kind of like being chatty and goofing around in Discord. Sure, at MC, but if you want progression in BWL, it's not going to happen if everybody's talking about, oh, dude, I just crit, or I'm out DPSing you in the middle of a fight.
Dude, that wasn't happening during Veil. That was what was frustrating me. Is that yes, on the first pull, Aruga and I both pulled threat off of Bogus, but then on the second pull, that didn't actually happen. The problem was our tanks just died during the fight, and that wasn't a function of us needing more heals than we had. It was a function of us just not.
Okay, so part of that is there should be at least 4 healers, and I said this too, on each tank specifically. Like, there should
And if
be
you look
4
in the Warrior Discord, that's what I was saying. Like, you need a heal. I was thinking about it, and I was talking with my brother on the Lion side. We used to have a dedicated Flash of Light Pally and then a dedicated Priest on every single tank for Veil.
But that's what I'm getting at, is you need to have, like, 2 priests and a shaman specifically on the main tank, because nobody in the raid except for maybe myself popped a greater fire pot, and everybody takes AoE fire damage. So it's the choice of letting a tank drop or 6 DPSers drop all at once, one or the other.
Right. No, I totally agree. I popped 3 greater fire protections for Veil. So I actually haven't been using those on rack for a while, but I did have a stockpile for Veil specifically for that.
But everybody needs to have them. Like, it's as important as it sounds to, oh, we got flasks. Well, the flasks don't mean shit if the healers still have to focus on the raid.
Anyway, getting back to it, you have 47 oily blackmouth in the mail, 11 from Marzug, and then my bank, I'll send you a few too.
All right.
So they'll be with you in an hour. I gotta log off for a little bit.
Later, bro.
Later.
Do we use clam meat for anything? I have a fuck ton of clam meat.
Zesty is useless.
I have so much of it.
I just vendor it.
Who wanted the stone scale?
Itherus. We should have a good stockpile for the next batch of Titans.
How are you doing on fire thing now, Siphon?
Oh, I've got like 50, but you need the small flame sacks for the...
Do those drop off of the spiders that are on the way to BRM?
No, they drop off the dragon whelps everywhere in the world, but just the whelps.
Oh, so can I farm them in Dustwallow then?
Yeah. Dustwallow Marsh, you can farm them in Hinterlands, or not Hinterlands, Arathi Highlands, I think it is.
Do you need the things off of the fire elementals too?
Yes, that's for the greater fire.
I can get those in Ngoro, right?
Yes.
Alright, I'll probably do that later today. Alright, I gotta go. Later.
Have a good day.
How's everybody doing?
Lose at a BG sucks.
What do you do?
Getting destroyed in a BG.
Which one?
War Song right now. I just need a couple more tokens. All I really want.
That's how I tried to start my day off, and then I said, you know, I'll pass.
I just figure if I can get a couple more losses, like quick losses, I'll have enough to do my hand-ins. So I can get the AV rep.
Thanks for those potions, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a nice, safe spot in my bank, so I'm not tempted to use them.
Oh. I have one alt that is specifically for raid mats. Like, as soon as I'm done raiding, anything that's not BOP goes right to that bank alt and then gets mailed back, so I don't use them, and I have it ready for raid day.